Good evening to everyone. If you would press your P and plus for attendance, please. I'm not aware of anyone absent. It appears we have 28 here tonight. Let's see, who are we missing? Supervisor Gens, Gail Gens, thank you. And that's it. 28 in attendance. Citizen comments. Boy, light crowd all the way around. Citizen comments, saying none. Citizen comments are closed. Announcements of the chairman. I have just a couple. On Thursday and Friday of this week will be our annual bonding trip to Chicago, where we will meet with both bond rating agencies for Kenosha County. Myself, Chairman of Finance, and Dave Gertson, County Executive, and other staff members will be down there Thursday and Friday of this week, where we have are hopeful that we will maintain our current bond rating in good shape. So we will report back to you as soon as we can on that. Most of you who are, all of you who have signed up for WCA should have received something in the mail or in your packet this week. WCA is 26th through the 28th of this month. If you've got any questions or didn't receive a packet on that, let me or the clerk know. See Supervisor Underhill shaking his head no, so we'll check into that. Also, I received this week Wisconsin Counties Association, the 2010 resolutions. I trust this is all online. If you have any interest of what resolutions the WCA is entertaining in 2010, you may want to take a look at it. This is dated August 16th. So if you've got interest on what's transpired with them, this document is out there and available. And again, I trust it's online. If it's not, let me know and I can certainly get you a copy of what I have. That is all I have this evening. Supervisor reports. Supervisor Michael.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just briefly, I just wanted to commend one of my residents in the 13th District, Ann Wilson, who was chosen as the Labor Person of the Year, and she was given an award yesterday, and I believe the county exec did an excellent job in the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Supervisor Overman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's been a while since we've had a Highway and Parks meeting, but with all the road construction, we don't really need one for me to be able to report things. Highway KD on the western end of the county is reopened. That was closed for approximately 3 months for the reconstruction and the construction of the entryway into the future West End Park there. On that subject, I had a meeting, and we'll be having a meeting with our Highway and Parks Committee next Monday. Had a meeting with the county executive and Ray Arbett talking about the possibility of getting something going out there this fall. What we're looking at, we don't have naturally a parking lot, we don't have facilities out there. Looking at getting it open a few weekends this fall to let people appreciate the hiking trails, which are in shape and which have been done by our youth groups the past 2 summers. So we'll be reporting on that next meeting, and what we're going to try to do is sometime in October, November, get a couple weekends where people can actually go out there and see what we've done. We have gravel areas out there, and that should be, sufficient for people. I was hiking at the Kettle Moraine yesterday, and those are all gravel parking lots and rustic areas. So we're going to try to let people see actually what we've got there. I see on everyone's desk there's an orange thing for the Fall Fun Fest for the Pringle Nature Center. We naturally want everyone to try to support the Pringle Nature Center. They're part of Kenosha County Parks, and we would like to see that continue. That's it, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other supervisor comments? Supervisor Zerban.
It's not that I have anything to report, Mr. Chairman. It's that I do have a question from the Chairman of the Administration Committee, if he could possibly give us an update on the insurance for the supervisors. I don't know if I missed something, or if he could possibly give us an update as to what the status of that is.
I'm certainly willing to ask the chairman of the administration if he's prepared to make a statement.
Nothing's really moved along at all, as far as I know. In fact, I wasn't at the last meeting, so if the vice chair would like to make a statement, I have nothing to add.
Can I ask Vice Chair if you'd like to make a statement?
It was on the agenda for the last administration committee meeting. However, there were no motions made, and the matter was not discussed to any extent. It will be on the next meeting's agenda as well.
Thank you.
Any others? Yes, sir. Supervisor Noble.
I will say, though, there was a Taxpayers Alliance report that was fairly lengthy. I did forward it to the members of the administration committee, and it actually studied every county. I think there were 21 counties that actually have supervisors have access to health insurance, and either the county pays 100% to, I think the highest contribution was La Crosse, which was 60-40 split with the supervisor contributing 40. So there is a document out there that really does cover this matter, and we will review that document at the next administration committee meeting.
Thank you. I have seen that document, and I believe I forwarded it to you, and it's worth the read. It's important to what the issue that we're talking about. Any other supervisor reports? Seeing no lights, we'll move on to county executive appointments.
County Executive Appointments 27, Michael Tarosky to serve on the Kenosha County Local Emergency Planning Committee.
Refer 27 to Judiciary and Law Committee.
28, Roger Johnson to serve on the Kenosha County Traffic Safety Commission.
Refer Roger Johnson appointment to Highway and Parks.
Communications from Michael K. Higgins, City Clerk Treasurer, regarding temporary zoning district classification of land in the town of Summers.
Communication 8 will be referred to Land Use.
Claims, Jonathan K. Cyphris, damaged cell phone.
Refer to Corporation Council.
14, Peter James Vernon, tire damage.
Again, refer to Corporation Council. Supervisor comments. Supervisor Hallman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Much has been said about the economy, particularly in reference to housing. I know that there's been some chatter here among supervisors about how the foreclosure crisis and tax delinquencies affect the county budget. Some of the key to solving this problem is trying to keep people in their homes. There's been a lot of news reports that have come out, and data has basically said that state and federal programs really are not working to keep people in their homes. So on your desk tonight, you have two flyers. Both of them deal with people who are facing foreclosure. The first one deals with renters in foreclosure. That is going to be on Thursday, September 16th at 6 p.m. at Grace Lutheran Church. And that's a project I'm working on with the Social Justice Ministry team there. And it is open to anyone who would like to attend. There will be a non-for-profit legal firm there that will be talking about the newly passed foreclosure law as it affects renters. It's a law that was passed at the state level about a year ago. The second event that you have on your desk, and in my haste to print it off, I forgot to include the dates, the time, and the location. So if you have a pen, you can put that somewhere in the margins. If you have a Sharpie, it would probably look really nice. The second one is a town hall meeting for homeowners facing foreclosure. And this one is going to be held on Thursday, September 28th at 6:30 at the Kenosha Public Museum. So these are two consecutive Thursdays. So you can attend the first one for renters at 6 p.m. at Grace Lutheran on September 16th, and then you can come on the 28th of September at 6:30 to the Kenosha Public Museum and hear for homeowners some of the options that homeowners have, or in some cases don't have, in terms of saving their home or in terms of looking for a different housing option. I want to close with this. There is something else that I have coming in the works as far as mediation between the banks and borrowers. That's still being worked on. Once the details of those are finalized, I will get those out to you. Last thing, I will get the corrected version of the homeowners town hall with the date, time, and location to you this evening before 11 o'clock tonight. Thank you.
I trust you won't be delivering that to our homes. Thank you. I appreciate the report, Supervisor. Thank you. That's all we have. Motion, I'm sorry, approval of the August 17th minutes. Sorry about that.
Approval of the August 17th, 2010 minutes by Supervisor Michael.
Supervisor Michael.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move the minutes.
Minutes moved by Supervisor Michael, seconded by Supervisor Boyd Frederick. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adjourn. Supervisor Kubicki, seconded by Supervisor Michael. All those in favor? Those opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.